see Rotarian Pranesh here, who is my dear friend, who was a GSC leader when our team had gone to Argentina. And Rotarian Sangram was my president. I mean, that year, Sangram was the best president and I was the best secretary, Kolhapur Midtown. Are we there? Can we have this on? Yeah. So I'll be very short because I don't want to stand for too long between you and the lunch we'll serve outside. So this is my topic, and paying back to society to talk in front of all this august audience. All Rotarians are doing it day in and day out. So it's nothing a big deal, but I'm just trying to share certain facts with you. Second leading cause of death is cancer. Nearly 10 lakh people die of cancer in India every year. And as per the latest World Cancer Report from WHO, 1 in every 9 Indians carries the risk of getting cancer before and after 75 years of age. I've set in Mumbai or any other metropolitan city. So I was in the state of mind whether it's set in big city versus small town, tier 3 city, having all these fancy things, living in big cities or abroad, maybe you can earn in dollars, or come back to tier 3 cities where these are the areas from where the patients come up and they don't have much money, they're poor patients. To create a facility here because it is very much needed. So between these two things I had to choose, and this was the mode of transport which I was doing initially. But I didn't buy this transport bus from Sangli to Kolhapur. By the way, my father was working in STA as an officer, as a general manager. So what was the tipping point? Me and my wife, Dr. Reshma, we always had this in mind that we want to go back to our roots and create these kind of facilities where it is really needed. But the tipping point was this. This is my hospital, Tata Memorial Hospital, my alma mater where I studied. And you can see on the right side, a single room to stay anywhere nearby. So they used to stay on the footpaths. And one fine day, what happened was me and Dr. Reshma, my wife, that time she was my girlfriend. So we were going around for 7 years before I got married. So me and Reshma were standing, at the bus stop. It was raining outside, and we were just watching one lady. She had made a small, eating place, putting bricks, and she had made a fire and put a utensil on top of that to make rice water. And that rice water was to be fed to the rice tube. Why Kolhapur? Because there was no comprehensive facility here. So the dream and the driving force behind that, it was always, I don't know how, maybe my parents or my idols whom I idolized. Because of that, I always had this intention of paying back to society. And that was the only driving force which made me come to a tier 3 city. So when we started to get into this, there were a lot of warnings coming from a lot of my friends that why are you doing this? The total lack of professionalism, which is the thing in tier 3 cities, not like metropolitan cities. And there are a lot of approvals we have to take. Hospital approvals, Nursing Act, and all these kind of things, which are very time-taking and very painful. Now, this body, Atomic Energy Regulatory Board, it is the strictest atomic energy body in the world, even more strict than any other European or Western countries. And they take time for their approval. We have to submit the plan. A lot of technical issues are there, which we have to learn while we are working on that. And finalizing the machine, it was like swimming in untested waters, because whatever cost we quote and what is the actual cost of the machine, we had absolutely no idea. But we did our level thing to bargain and cut down the cost, because eventually the service has to be provided at a very reasonable cost to the patients. So there were so many obstacles, and eventually the machine arrived. And this is how slowly, this is the first linear accelerator machine in this southwest Maharashtra. And this is slowly the building taking shape, and finally just ground floor and first floor. Just nice. And we thought we got really cornered. And then all the warnings, the friends were telling me that he's going to get bankrupt and this is not going to work. All these, started ringing in my ear. So I didn't know what to do. But we always had a belief that something happens, in the universe. When you want something, all the universe conspires to help you to achieve it. The more famous dialogue is by Shah Rukh Khan, "Tu chahte ho to puri kainat madad karne." But the original dialogue is by Pablo Coelho in the book The Alchemist. So this is what we have experienced again and again, time and again, wine entire going through this journey. Because now I was told that I was just telling we were cornered and we had no way. And then suddenly this principle came into our experience and the government scheme started. In those days in Maharashtra, it was the Rajiv Gandhi, then now it is Jyotiba Phule Yojana. The Karnataka scheme is also applicable to us. The Goa scheme was there. And once this scheme started, the patients started flooding. And my EMI started just cost to cost, whatever revenue I could repay the EMI. This had never.
Center in a tier 2 city and giving back to society. Sir, your talk has motivated all of us tremendously to work for this noble cause. Your expertise and passion for this cause have truly inspired all of us. Sincere thanks to our Rotary District Governor, Rotarian Nasir, for your gracious presence and support. Your leadership and commitment to serving the community is truly commendable. Heartfelt gratitude to RI President's representative, PDG Rotarian Henry Tan and Mrs. Tan for their gracious presence at our conference. We are truly honored. Big thanks to Rotarian Dr. Prashant Kamble for his very succinct introduction of our keynote speaker. Special thanks to our rapporteur, Rotarian Dilip Shevale, for skillfully summarizing